So I'm starting at Springer Mountain, and this is what I've been waiting to see to get started. Here we are at the beginning. Not much of a view, but here we go. Okay, I already got something from a trail angel. So my first snack, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. And of course I'm already in the poncho because the AT is wet and that's just the way it goes. But it's beautiful, perfect temperature to be hiking. Thought I would record while I'm going up this incline. Probably not smart, but when you're out here, there's twice the number of men as women on trail. And I just wanted to tell the guys, you know, there's certain things maybe don't do. So if a guy repeatedly calls me honey and sweetie on trail and he's over 70, he gets an automatic pass. But if he's under 70, I'm looking to see what kind of shoes does he have on, what kind of backpack is he carrying, that type thing, to make sure that he's really a backpacker out here for the same reasons I am. So anyway, this is looking at you, Steve. I'm watching you now and kind of not really wanting to hike near this guy. Weird. Okay, one more thought, and that is that after miles and miles of backpacking the last couple years, 99.9% of the people I meet on trail are really good. So they're awesome outdoors people. So it's not that. I had one night when I got into a campsite that the guy there had on a t-shirt that said, are you ready for the patriarchy back yet? And it really spooked me. And I left and hiked out a lot more miles than I was comfortable with to get out of there. And ever since then, I just kind of think, just trust my gut about people I meet. So. So it's 8 a.m. and I'm off for day 2 to, I don't know, maybe just to Gooch, the next shelter, or maybe farther, we'll see. So last night I spent a great afternoon at the shelter. It was raining, so we were just kind of hanging out in the shelter, talking, waiting for, greeting people as they came in, etc. I set up my tent, and it kind of rained on and off all night. It was just really a lot of condensation, so my tent is really muddy and really wet, and then just had to pack it away that way and hope that I'd have a little bit of time today where I could dry it out. But the big thing last night was the mice. I had put my tent too close to the shelter, and I have Durston mid 1P, and so it's really small inside, and it's got a mesh inner, and the mice, there were so many that were crawling along the mesh. I kept thinking they had chewed through and gotten through, because like one really heavy one came scampering along the side, and I was on my side, and it kind of hit my face with its body. So that was a little stressful. Didn't sleep great, but overall it was really nice temperature. I think it didn't go below 55 all night, so I did get some sleep, had my earplugs in. So, and there's also machine gun artillery. So there's the National Guard evidently practices near here, or there's a fort in Georgia. I'm not quite sure, but there were a lot of them out last night too, doing drills. So anyway, eventful. I love the sound of the water hitting the ground. It's all coming off the trees. We're still in a cloud. First signs of spring. So this is really cool. I descended maybe, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 feet, and all of a sudden there's green everywhere. It's like the lower elevations are showing so many more signs of spring. It's really cool. Been going very slow today in comparison to yesterday, just sort of enjoying the forest, and the shelter that I'm going to is pretty close, so. So the mist is gone because it's all up there. You can see where I came from and how the cloud is still sitting up there on the mountain, but it's gone down here. So I'm gonna try to find a place to stop and maybe dry out my tent a little bit.